So I thought I'd go and see if that dumpster was still there. And it is in all of its pink glory, so
Dongios.
you guys, the poop bucket's still here. So I guess if I have to go to the bathroom, I have like somewhere to do it, so that's really cool. So if you're like me, you're eyeing up that big red jug. Spoiler, it is ketchup, and it is very open, and there is particulate in it, some sort of non-ketchup entity, and I don't need ketchup bad enough to, fuck around and find out whatever that is. So I left it. I did not take it, even though it was very alluring. It was positioned perfectly for me to grab it, and I think that was a test of will. Lots of mulch, so that's also really cool. I'm just about done. Ooh, that's Herpy Husker. So they didn't refill it, but they did add some stuff. So I found a few things. So I forgot to show it later on, but I did actually end up picking up a few t-shirts and this really neat duffel bag that's for a whiskey brand, specifically some sub-release from Pendleton, but they were all super dirty, being in a dumpster obviously, so they went straight into my wash pile. I don't really want stuff like that wandering around my house, introducing God knows what into the environment, so I don't have any photos or videos of them, sorry. There's some pancake mix. I'm very excited about that. So I'm going to dig for a little bit longer and then probably dip, because Lord knows that cops are nosy and it only takes one call. Okay, so I think I'm pretty happy. I didn't really find that much food this time, but I was able to rescue a bunch of kitchen supplies that I'm very excited about. And again, pancake mix. So it's time to get this stuff home, and I will kind of show what I got when I get back. Just butting in one more time here to say that, as I have done many a time before, I bit off way more than I could chew, and the walk back home sucked. There was like 4 cases of this juice, and they were heavy. But when it comes to being cheap, your own labor is always free. Everyone sing their praises to this venerated dumpster, be it small and pink, and its blessings many. Now, I'd like to kind of show off some of the stuff I got. It's not super exciting. If you were super stoked about what I found in my last video, this is not nearly as interesting. But, let's start off with something super important. More freaking malt vinegar that I absolutely do not need. I will be learning to cook with it. I'll figure something out. It's sealed. It's beautiful. Let's, these super cute oval ramekins, I love them. They'll be good for like dipping sauces or something, I'm not sure. Desserts. More evaporated milk, which, we can always use. Some crayons, which, I guess I could just donate them if I don't need them, but those are those, like, the things they use at buffets, to keep entrees and stuff warm. So what I just snatched is actually some, like, wood polish. I do own, like, a decent amount of wooden furniture, so this is actually pretty useful to me. I've got another one of those magnetic knife holders, which I just couldn't pass up. I'm sure there's somebody in my life who would love to use one, so I don't really have an issue bringing that home. See, this is for, like, grills or griddles, but I called it the bitch flipper. I think if, somebody had come up behind me while I was dumpster diving, I could have just swung that around like boom bang, just kind of knock them out, kill them. Anyways, so we're back over here. I've got some thermometers. Do you know what temperature your fridge is? I don't. And then there's a meat thermometer, which I actually don't own. And then there's some bolts, which I just grabbed them. They looked useful. Some serving stuff. There's like really just like a random amalgamation of stuff sitting inside that napkin holder there. which is a stainless steel Jose Cuervo branded napkin holder, which I thought was really interesting. But there's like some tissue paper, E6200 glue, which I use all the time, so I thought that was kind of cool. And then there's like some Scotch Velcro tape that's like the ultra strong kind, and then some other miscellaneous items like thumbtacks. So, I mean, it seems like I got into the office supplies this time, and I'm really not mad about it because they're all kind of just everyday things that I knew I could utilize. So, pretty good haul here. I'm not disappointed at all. I did end up figuring out how to store the rice. This lovely commenter here brought up that you can store rice in soda bottles, which I had never thought of. That is so smart. If you lay them on their side, you can even stack them, which makes so much sense. I ended up doing something kind of adjacent to that, actually. I put my rice that I had like no more room for, I put it in one of those ice cream containers with the handles, and it actually just like fits in a cabinet or wherever, and it's obviously easy to transport since it has a handle, and it seals up really nicely, so I love that. But thank you for the suggestion, and if I come into any more rice, that's probably gonna have to be my go-to because I do not have any more ice cream containers.
But I'm not done yet!
So I'm on my way home, actually just about there, and I've got my usual haul, but two things. One, I was digging around in this dumpster. I see a garbage truck pull up, and I'm like, oh shit. And I'm like, okay, well, this is a gas station. Maybe he's getting gas, right? No. I swear I almost crapped my pants. I was like so scared. I don't know why, like, they're not gonna care, but I was literally terrified that they were gonna, like, run me over or something. No, they were just there for cardboard, so hopefully I didn't, like, creep them out or something. Although I'm sure they see, like, divers all the time. And then, as I'm walking back, I hear this noise, and I'm like, huh? I'm looking around, and then all of a sudden, this person out of nowhere just comes running past me, and I'm like I just hear like footsteps come flying up on me, and I'm like, oh my god, like I'm about to get mugged. My donuts. No, they were just going on a run, which, like, I don't know, I always try to assume the best out of people, but then when you come running up on me like that, it's like, well, not on me, I know they weren't like running at me, but like I was so scared. So anyways, total haul for today. Just like a bunch of donuts and a bunch of snack foods. So we're gonna be eating good. I'll probably stick this on the end of the pink dumpster video. I'm editing it right now, so if you're seeing this, then it's probably uploaded to YouTube. So hi. It's night right now. It's nice out though. It's like 40 degrees. Happy early spring, guys. It's gonna be interesting. We're gonna have to see what this summer brings. Hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully something good. A train is coming, so I have to cut this off. You're not gonna be able to hear me.
But wait, there's more!
So that was supposed to be where the video ended. I filmed that little outro, and I was like, oh, psst. Like, that's it. Except, so, you know when you walk past a dumpster and you pull one of these, right? Like, you don't want to commit to reaching in and digging around, but you're like, oh, well, I did one of those, and, I saw, like, packaging for, like, a toy, and I was like, and usually, you know, that's makes sense. But the toy was in the packaging. So this is a bag of clean, laundered stuffed animals. Like, I smelled them. I mean, I usually have a policy about stuffed animals. I don't know. These look to be clean and new. I wouldn't recommend bringing anything like that in your home, but I mean, what do I know? And then there was, like, a bunch of just random stuff. Like, do I know who this is? No, but I thought it was kind of funny. And just, like, a bunch of, like, this is a jewelry box. It's very pretty. And it was made in Italy, which... And you would think it'd be wrecked, but it's... I mean... It's nice inside. I don't know. It's very pretty. It's a little sad. And then I found some women's clothes, which I'd like to... I think I'm going to donate them. They were in the dumpster, but... You know, for all accounts and purposes, it seems that they were clean. And so it just made me a little sad. I didn't want to leave them. And I mean... Pikachu? I don't know. These are sealed. We drink these. They're just protein shakes. They're good for you. They're not expired. So... There's like a puzzle, which I know you can't gamble on puzzles. Maybe all the pieces aren't there. I didn't open it. But, some colored pencils. This is like lighting. And this all seems to be from like somebody, like it's clean. I don't know. It's not yucky. And it smells laundered. So I suppose I'm almost wondering if maybe somebody asked someone to donate these items and then they... Instead of making the drive to a donation box, which, mind you, are everywhere around here. I don't know, this frustrates me. And then, this is a pair of women's shoes, women's boots. So I grabbed those as well. So I didn't want to make that super long, but I just wanted to update that, like, it's 2 a.m, and I am digging through other people's garbage. But, I mean, all of these items are gently used items. I ended up just sitting by the dumpster and sorting them, so that way if they were yucky or needed to be thrown away, you know, because they were in a dumpster, I'm not, you know, naive, I understand that, but... So, I guess I'm gonna get back to sorting my stuff, signing off, have a good night, for real this time, bye.